Yes, yes, this is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide scene. We are here at Down to Earth Podcast with my brother, Shawn Myrie. You done know, man. We have a special guest returning. You done know, man. And he goes by the name of Ross Burns. You done know, the self-made man himself, a brand of what? Hamilton,
Yeah.
Steel Town. You done know, brother. Yeah, boy. How you been, my brother? I see
Been
that. There's
blessed,
some
bro.
new merch.
Living my best life, brother.
You don't know,
Yes, sir.
man. Don't
This
know.
this one's the smoker edition. Mhm.
Eh,
And then we got on the back. We got the
okay,
thank God for weed
okay.
on the back, bro. You know,
Don't know. How you
these ones are
been
limited
since?
edition.
How you
Only
been?
10 pieces going up. We're
How
trying
you
to
been
do it. You know,
since?
I got.
How you been since
Pardon?
we talked last time? What season was it? We
That was
talked
a
in?
That's a while ago.
Was it like
still.
season
That's a
2
while
or
ago.
3 or something?
I can't remember.
It
Honestly,
had to been like season 2 or 3. We had
yeah,
it.
like season
Yeah,
2.
we
But,
we talked at the Union in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We done other things still.
Yeah,
we
man,
see. I
for
seen
sure.
Been a
for
minute.
sure.
Been a minute.
it. Yeah, been a minute.
And not only that, we did some music
I'm back
videos.
though,
So yo, like right now, I see that you have like
bro. That's one of my favorite videos.
Yeah.
Because it was dope. I got a huge. That was a wicked day out there. We shot the 2 videos with the one for Gov and that one guy, and then we did the Don Sane video. I had a dope experience out there with all the TO cats. It was mad love. I got nothing but love out there, man. It was dope. It was a real team vibe. And I had a great time, bro. It was one of my I shoot videos around here, and it's like just me and Tiller and like squad come whatever, you know what I mean. But out in Toronto, it's like a whole squad rolling out, bro, and everybody's like got everybody's back saying, "Yo, bro, you got this." Like literally, the one man's giving me the shirt, the hoodie off his back. I remember my shirt, I spilled chocolate on it, and he's like, "Bro, you can't wear the same shirt the whole video. You got to wear my hoodie." He took it right off his fucking back, give me his hat. Like I was, whoa, these guys move. So yeah, bro, respect to all you guys out there doing the thing. It was different. It was different, and it was proper. It was proper, man.
What I love about you,
bro.
I love about you, man. You have pure consistency, my brother. Pure consistency, man. Like you've been with the culture for a long time, and besides you being an artist, you be like a producer as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother. And now we got I'm trying to help build some platforms now. Like we got the Cypher and stuff we're doing on a monthly basis, and we're doing it on the radio now. And so I'm trying to build a culture in my city and give all the artists outlets. I know there's lots of artists that don't have outlets, and like everybody wants the chance to get on the mic and like sharpen the sword. You know what I'm saying? And build networks. I always say your network is your net worth, and that's how it is in music. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
And that's how I know you guys through my network. You know what I'm saying? Now here I am doing an interview.
Yo, but Burns, being a vet from like where you're from now, like how do you see how have you seen like the scene change for like the urban music down there, like hip hop especially, because my experience down there is like the scene is still like to the roots, like they never lost like the appreciation of the culture in hip hop. Hamilton, when you go to a show, it's always support compared to like, sorry to say, Toronto. Even if it's an artist who's like big on the internet, they're not selling out shows. Like compared to what I've seen, like the energy is just a community energy. I don't know. What's your opinion?
You know what? Honestly, like back, like probably 10 years ago, our scene was really, really popping. Where the point you had like 2 and 3 shows potentially a night, and then it was dying off for a little bit. But now, honestly, this next generation of these cats coming up, like the Wes Grays and the K Triggs and the Boris and these guys, like they're running with the torch right now, man. So like,
it's interesting you brought up Wes. It's interesting. Sorry to cut you off, but it's interesting you brought up Wes Gray. We're having him after you on tonight.
Yeah. What up, day one? You know what it is. But like one thing I do notice about them is this generation, what they're doing a lot better than I found in my generation. I felt like it was like that side and our side before, whereas I feel like these younger guys are trying to build together more. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope. And that's what I'm trying to do is like get that, making connections between the artists, right? Because that's how the scene gets stronger and better. Is that you got to connect with producers with artists and artists with artists and videographers and interviewers. Like it's all key, right? But if you don't meet anybody, where do you meet people, right? You meet them on Facebook, but that's different. Whereas if you can come to an actual event or something, it's definitely better, man. So the scene, I feel like right now the scene's is doing pretty good, man. But it's yeah, it was down for a little bit. It wasn't so popping, but everything was down for a little bit, especially with all that bullshit, the lockdown, and all that.
Came.
But it's come back strong
COVID
right
did
now.
come. COVID did come, so that kind of slowed down things too, right?
Kind of a little bit, not really.
Yeah, but I feel like before that, even still, like it wasn't popping like it really was. Like you'll even notice. Pardon?
What's that?
No, I didn't say that.
We didn't say anything.
A lot of these tours and that, you'll notice. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. A lot of these tours and that, like they'll go right past Hamilton, and like they think we don't got a scene out here or something, but we do have a scene, bro. We have a bunch of dope artists out here, and like we gotta show people though, and like we got the Tony Yale show coming. That's dope. I'm on that on February 7th. Looking forward to that.
You're on it, right?
The Afro Man, but a lot of them skim right by.
Are you on it,
sir, bro?
You're on the Tony Yale show?
I'm actually looking forward to that one. Yes,
you're on it. You're on it. Okay, all right. We're hoping to get we're hoping to get on media for that. We're trying to get a media on for that. You know what I mean? Straight up,
bro. We're trying to work on something. We're trying to work on something for you. Don't you worry, bro. We already had to talk about this already. So
no, man. We'll talk that later.
We're trying to work on something.
So one of your latest tracks.
Shout out to Chantal. She'll get you guys.
That track.
Pardon?
I was listening to the.
I can't hear you good.
Yeah, hold on. Pick up the mic. I was listening to one of my favorite tracks is The Bless.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that track.
Bless.
Okay.
I love that track too, man. That track always goes through my head, man, when I hear that beat, like and I'm like, yo.
So, where do you get that inspiration to do that track? What gave you the inspiration to do that?
It's that. Honestly, I was just searching some beats and I found that beat, and then as soon as I heard the beat, I had the hook instantly, and then I was trying to reach out. I wanted my homie Digi from Brantford. He's super dope. I was trying to get him on it with me. So honestly, I sat on that hook. I had it for like probably a year and a half, sitting on my computer, bro, without even my verse on it. No verses on it. Yeah, it was just sitting there because I was like, I want to fucking get somebody on this with me and bang it out. But then that just never happened. So then eventually I just threw 2 verses on it. And then again, it sat. I just let it sit again for like another year probably until the one day Josh Tiller's like, listen, bro, we're shooting a music video for you. You pick a song, I'm coming. You're going to be shooting a music video. And I was like, oh shit. So then honestly, the song was like just sitting on my computer most of the time. And then, he reached out to me and he's like, let's do a fucking video, bro. So then I'm like, okay. And then it gets even doper than that though, because my neighbor, she had a key to the church on the corner, and it's like an abandoned church. Like nothing goes on there. Nobody, like I've lived here for fucking 15 years. That's how you got
to do the video too,
nothing goes on there, right, bro? Yeah, bro. So my neighbor, but it's crazy. You gotta listen how the fate works out on this. So I went to Lids and I bought the hat, the blessed hat, and I came home. And Tiller, I said to him, I wasn't sure what I want to do. So he's like, okay, we'll just come up with a plan. Then when I went pick Tiller up and we came back in my spot, my neighbor was coming out of her house, and I was like, man, this is like fate saying you got to ask her for the key. So I said, hey, what's the chances of me getting the key so I can shoot a music video in the church? And she's like, absolutely. She went in, got the key, boom. We went over there, we shot for about an hour, and then Tiller went home and did his magic, bro. So shout out to Josh Tiller for that one, man, because he's the one who pushed me to do that video. So, and it was cool that with the Blast song, that I got to do it in the church. It was like it was just meant to be. You know what I mean? And that church has
that was blessed.
Much character. Like, cause, I don't know, I had fun with it.
So when you're
that was blessed for real. And you know what's funny is like that hook, like the kids love that hook too. Even like people's kids love it and shit. It's just catchy, right? I guess. Yeah. It hooked them. It hooks you, bro.
It does. It does. It's a good hook. In fact, I'm glad that you took your time doing it because it came with good quality. Straight.
So when you're in the studio, like what do you like to start with? Like the beat, or like do you write in the studio, or just write off the top before you even enter the studio? Like
what gets your mojo going on?
What's your process like? of creating a
It's
track?
definitely what I do. What I do is I start with the beat 100%,
Okay.
Beat.
and then as soon as when I hear a beat, then I'll hear the hook or something right away, right? Like same like my We Ain't the Same song like that. As soon as I just hear it right away. I'm like, oh, I hear this hook, right? Or the beat. I just like the beat, and then what I do then is I take the beat and then I put it in my session, and then if I have the hook,
Mm.
I'll go in and I'll record the hook right away. Or
Okay.
if it's a song with no beat, I mean no hook, sorry. What I'll do is I'll get like a first 4 bar pattern, or even like you know what I mean, just my first little part, and I'll go in and lay that down. So like nowadays I don't even write. What I do is I build it on a loop. So I write it
Yeah,
as I record it. So
yeah,
I'll do my first like 4 bars. I'll go in there, lay that down, then I'll move the loop from like it'll go from 2 bars to 8 bars, and it'll just
yeah.
loop. So now I'll catch the end of the last 2 bars, and then I'll try to catch
Mm.
the ba ba ba, na 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 na, and then
Yeah,
I just keep moving the loop along as I build my verse, and then that's how essentially how I write it. And then what I do is I listen to that rough copy. I'll take it in. Let's do it for a couple of days, and then I go back and I'll rechange words or like the cadence, the way I deliver
yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? And then when I go back into the studio in the booth, now I know exactly how I want to deliver it. I even know like my ad libs and my dubs. I understand the structure because that's the luxury of having my own studios that I'm able to do that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But to all the artists out there, you can do this with your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So like that's how I do it though. I don't really write on paper no more. Like I still like that's what I used to do all the time, and I'd have stacks of papers and bars just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So now if I think of some bars, what I'll do is I'll just record them on my phone like a video or something, and I'll keep that little bar loop. And then if I hear a beat, and I'll be like, oh wait a second, that bar loop I have in my phone, go over this beat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I build. I try to do it really organically now, I guess. You know what I mean? So
So,
I just build it piece by piece and take my time. And then, like I said, I'll go back and rework it and tweak it until I'm like, it can be smoother there, or I could take this out or that, add this, or you know what I'm saying? So, but honestly, lately I've been slacking on making my own music because I'm busy doing other things, right? Like I really like working with other artists and stuff. So
yeah.
it's fun. Like I like the engineering side of it and stuff. I really
So
enjoy that. So
I was
that's
gonna
why
ask you.
I don't put
People,
out as
he
much
has a
music.
hype studio. He has a hype studio. I've been there. It kind of reminds me of our studio a
Yeah.
bit. Like
Yo,
I like that the fact that how you set it up, that you could self record and all of that. I love it. You know what I
so
mean?
I was
It's
gonna ask
so
you. I
blessed.
was gonna ask you like, how has it been like recently, like after this COVID whole era of like artists coming to record? Like, was it a lot of people coming in to record when it was COVID because no one could really go anywhere, or do you see more people coming now, like
Nah,
around creativities
I
wise?
think definitely I would say that it probably slowed down a little bit during that, but I didn't care about that. Like if you wanted to record,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
still can record, bro. Like it wasn't a thing to me.
yeah.
I was doing what I was doing. But right now it's really like really we're getting like been busy lately because I got a couple artists that
Mm.
I'm like it's like rocking with the self-made team now, and then I
That's
still
Yeah,
have
good.
like
No, no,
clients that come
that's
through and
good.
stuff.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good. I'm proud of you,
Yeah,
brother.
bro.
That's good. I like that you're busy. I like the
Mhm.
sound of that. You're busy.
Yeah, because there's a lot of artists
Yes,
down
sir.
there what need some like a place like that service right now. Like,
Artist development
you get
team.
what I mean? Like there's not too much places where is that has
Absolutely.
a good reputation of artists coming and putting out music from it. You get what I mean? Like that's good.
Uh, uh,
Serving the community.
honestly, for me, exact. Honestly, for me, like I don't want to be the artist, bro. Like I like rapping and I love it, but I never started rapping to think that I want to try to be famous now. And that's not what that's
Yeah.
never I write. I always say I don't write lyrics. I write my legacy. God willing, one day I get to be an old man in a nursing home. I'll be wheeling down the hall. I'm feeling blessed. Every day, Bluetooth speaker on the back. They're like, oh fuck, here comes Mr. Burns. You know what I mean? I'll be down the hallway. Like that's why I do music, bro. It's like an audio picture. You know what I'm saying? Like when I listen to a song, whatever, it takes me to that place,
Yeah.
brings me there. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what else is going on. Music can take me to back to that place. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do it. So at the end of the day, me, like I want to be the Dr. Dre or like the Diddy. That's more what I want to be. Like I want to be the guy
Yeah,
who
yeah,
puts the
yeah.
artist on.
Behind the
So, you know what I'm
scenes.
saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to be the artist. You know what I mean? Like I got my homie Revenue right now. This guy right now, he was just here recording. You know what it is? About to get it in, bro.
He's
busy. He just laid down his verse for the Steel City Cypher, which is next Saturday.
You see, that's something more to get.
Is that once a month? Bro. It's what the Steel's
That's what they're doing. Once a month.
Right? Yeah, once a month.
Once a month.
And it's on live on the radio.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Jay Steels, the War
Report live and
direct. Jay Steels, yes. Bless up the Jay Steels, the War Report.
Yeah, man.
I gotta come through one of these days, man, and do a pod there, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna come through. We're gonna come through. Trust me.
But
bro,
yeah,
my cast is your caster, bro. I already told you. I thought you guys were coming tonight. Then you guys didn't come. I was like,
I was
gonna come down.
I want to hug, bro.
Man. You're gonna see us, man, for sure. He ended up coming down here at the headquarters instead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I gotta reach over there too one time.
Oh yeah, brother. For sure, the headquarters here.
But yeah, man.
Your place and this place, it almost.
You got the flag.
Yo, check it out, the flag.
But I want to ask you, what do you think about the state of like? It's everybody has their opinion of Canadian hip hop right now, because like there is Canadian hip hop, but that's not the main genre. What's promoted in like just music down here right now, like
the. I think Canadian. There's a lot of guys doing it pretty big. I think, man, like around here now, like you got like Junk and Young Stitch and all these guys that are touring the fucking country, bro. Like it's pretty big. You know what I mean? So shout out to those guys. Like I think there's lots of like there might not be a mainstream guy on the radio, but honestly, most of the shit on the radio is trash, bro. I feel like a lot of the guys who are popping around here, like making like I feel like it's almost going back to the roots, like boom bap now. Like guys are getting back to like they want some bars and some content and that. Like you can't just do this fucking mumble bullshit anymore. Like that shit is getting X'd out now, bro. And that's like that's like you see a lot of dope artists in the scene in Canada, but you're not gonna get the shine right now because they don't want to get those people to shine, because then people might start thinking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think there's a lot of real dope spitters out here right now doing their thing, and there's a lot of young cats too that are coming up. And like a lot of these guys they got the mentality to be like independent artists, and they understand they got to wear many hats. Like you can't just rap, bro. If you just rap, that's not. I'm glad
you brought that up. I'm glad you brought it up more than one hat there. So we talked a little bit. So how do you feel about doing? You said that you felt about doing a podcast and all of that. So my brother, what do you say we do a partnership on something soon?
Bro, I'd be down 100% to do like I've had people saying to me, like, bro, you should do a podcast. I want to do a podcast. I'm like,
I don't want to put you in a spot right now. I don't want to put you in a spot right now, but you know what I'm saying.
Is on the spot.
You know what I mean? Because the reason why I say this, because I think you would be perfect, because you're not only you're as an artist, because you have artists coming through. You understand the artists and stuff like that, so
we need more content.
We need more content.
That's
creators.
What basically
we're doing it ourselves. You know what I mean? But I would like to expand,
because that's the only way
we feel that deserve to be doing, should be doing it as well.
That's the only way. It's like how you're doing the cipher thing.
Yes,
that's the only way. The culture is to build the infrastructure. We got to see more things besides just like video pages. We need more than just video pages, right? We need more than just like
we got to build it block by block, right?
Yeah, block by block communication.
Yeah, you build the foundation. Right? And then that's like that's how you grow, like you said.
Put it this way, man. No cap, man. We're trying to come in like the NWO, as you can see. You know what I mean?
You guys are more welcome. You know what I mean? Like we talked about, bro. Let's tap you in. Let's get tapped in with the Steel City, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like that's what I'm all about, is like giving like creating platforms and that. So to have another platform, I don't even have to create it. It's already created, huh?
When's the next Steel City? When's the next Steel City? The Cypher is next Saturday, January 21st. Tune in 93.3. We got some heavy spitters too, bro. It's really diverse too. Like we got my homie Revs on there. He does the reggae. We got my homie Diablo. Like
He probably got some Spanish. Then we got like it's just it's gonna be dope. And then just
I like that. I like
the
that.
whole vibe.
I like that. I like that there's variety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, down there. You know what? I'm gonna be straight.
We bring different guys.
I'm gonna be straight up because I've been to shows Toronto. I've been shows in Hamilton, and so far, like in the recent years, when going to a show in Hamilton, the show like the guys could perform live, no karaoke really.
Yeah.
Off the top, compared to what I seen so far in Toronto, I never seen too much people doing it like how I seen in Hamilton. It's like how they used to be back in the day. You would have to go back to 95, 96, maybe 98 in Toronto where you would have a show like that. Yo, when you go see a show in Hamilton, honestly, it's off the top. What I'm saying basically, it's a live show and people are supporting it. People come out.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if I come to your show and I'm watching, like, I'm a support everybody's set. But if I come up the stage and watching your set and you're rapping over your song, I'm just like, I'm not even watching your set now, bro, because it's a hip hop show. It said live hip hop. This isn't live hip hop. This is Milli Vanilli, bro. Blame it on the rain, bro. Fuck out of here with this. Yeah. I ain't got no time for that. And so, you know what? I understand a lot of these guys. It's because they do auto-tune music. But if you want to be an auto-tune rapper, then get yourself a pedal, bro. You can get a pedal that hooks to the mic, and then you can do auto-tune live too. Like, you can get, like, invest in your craft. And you can still do the auto-tune shit live.
They don't know.
A lot don't do their research on wanting how to perfect their craft.
They can't do it like that.
They don't even take the time to go and do research to get inspired by looking up on back in the day.
Man, you can't expect that from everybody.
They don't do all of that, so you can't expect that.
No, but I know that already.
Yeah, but bro, at least know the lyrics to your song. It drives me nuts if somebody's up there and they're just going, they're like hype man in their song. It's like, at least hit every bar. If you're gonna rap over your song, at least hit every bar. I can understand maybe you don't have a show copy. Some artists only, like, you know, I mean, some guys can't get a show copy. They can't get that from the studio or whatever. Maybe then you rap over your song. At least hit every bar.
You're right. You know, at least make go to it. You're right.
Nuts,
if you're gonna do it like that, you better match it. If you better master it. You're right. If you're gonna do it like that, you better master every word, like and fill it.
Show me that you can spit it. To do. You just then I'll just think you didn't have a show copy.
Yeah, you're right.
When you come there and be like, you, I can tell you don't even know your own song, bro. But you want me to jam to it? You don't even jam to your own song. Like, I don't know. Like, so that's I don't know. That's at the end of the day. That's on. I feel like that shit's going away though, bro. Like, I feel like real spit is coming back, and guys give a fuck now, because guys are the real spitters don't. That shit don't fly. They don't like it, right?
Yeah, that's what's coming back. You're right.
I see you as a heavyweight in the Hamilton. You know what I'm saying?
Canadian.
Canadian. Yeah, but I'm saying on his side there in Hamilton, he's like the heavyweight there. You're the one holding it down and all of that. But I would love to see more. Like, what I mean by more out of you, as in, I was down there and you had that band shell, brother. You should be doing a big festival and all of that, brother. Yo, that big band show and all of that, brother. What the hell?
You want to open up this can of work, bro? I've been trying to get it. They won't give me a permit again. I've been trying to get a permit since that show, and I can't get a permit. They gave me an application. They gave me an application, and it was for the long weekend, and I was supposed to be the Saturday. I filled up for the Saturday. No, sorry, for the Sunday. I filled up for the Sunday, and then I went over there to park on the long weekend. There was the show on the Saturday, no show on the Sunday, and then a show on the Monday, and I still didn't get my permit, even though I filled up my application and everything, because I constantly harassed these people out the city to get my permit, and they wouldn't give it to me, bro. That's why the cypher, we just started doing it with no permits. I just be like, oh, fuck it then. We'll just go rap wherever we want, bro. We'll go right in the band shell, do a cypher now. I don't even get a permit. We just go there because they don't want to give me a permit. Like, we go to the festival with friends and we just do now. Because honestly, what I would like to do, we can talk, bro. We can talk
We'll
because I
talk.
do
We'll talk. We'll
like
talk.
that was the unity
We'll
in the
talk.
community. I started
We
that
could
thing because
plan.
that's what the pro and that.
Yeah.
Put it this way, my brother. We could plan a lot of big
We'll do
things.
things
You got a
still.
lot of ideas. We got a lot of
So
ideas. And
yo,
we've come together upon it. We could accomplish a lot.
I
You
would,
get what I'm saying?
I'd like to ask you, like, what's your like top six?
I got a wicked
What's that?
top six. What?
Top six hip hop artists of all time.
You said my top six. What?
Hip hop artists of all time.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Well, definitely my number one is Tupac, hands down, no doubt. Then another one of my favorites who I like a lot is like back in the day, especially is T.I. I really like T.I.
Yeah.
Fucks with T.I. heavy. I say Lloyd Banks is one of my favorites too.
Okay.
Six. What's that? Three?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
three.
that's
Then,
three.
now I gotta think more because I want to lose my last three here. Ransom's got to be on there. Ransom, I fucking love Ransom.
Mm.
Yeah, and like new school cats, I really feel Millie's. I fuck with Millie's heavy.
Oh,
like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like
yeah.
so it's my top. To say he's my top favorite all time, it's I don't know, but I had to put him in there because I really fuck with what he's doing now.
Yeah.
His new song, even him and Peter Jackson have a new track that's fucking banging. And then what? One more?
Yeah.
Trying to think who else I want to say now. Who I listen to a lot. I like. There's a lot more I like for now. Shit.
This is the last one.
Like I'm a pretty big 50 Cent fan too. I like a lot of the old school 50.
50 Cent at 6.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that, bro. I'll go with that.
Yo, speaking of 50, you fuck with any other
like
Power
Manny
series?
Man.
Do you fuck with any other Power series?
50 Cent's movies.
I haven't checked it out. No.
Any of his shows? Any of them BMF
No, I
or
haven't
anything?
checked it out. No.
Okay, all right.
See, a lot of people still don't know 50.
Yo,
no, I haven't watched
he's
any of
coming
them.
hard. He's coming hard. I've been watching everything, man. He's coming hard.
50 is a mogul.
50 is a mogul in the
I think
acting and the TV game now.
that's what I like about him. That's what, bro. I remember coming home the one day, seeing this watching my TV and seeing this black Hummer pull up the street, and I was like, "What's this?" And then as soon as you say you're a wankster, I'm like, "Oh fuck, this guy." Like right away, you knew 50 was a real one, bro. You know what I mean? And like you said, he has a boss mentality. I think that's why I really even more of a fan of than his music is that his he has like a can do anything mentality and take over the world mentality, and like that's I'm really like you mean.
Yeah,
I respect that shit, bro. Like the things he does, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't give a fuck about it.
See, when it comes to the culture, I respect him. I respect RZA, and I respect Dre. You get what I mean? Because the thing is, they're about the culture, but they're about more than the culture. You get what I'm saying? They want preservation of the culture. You get what I mean? That's why I really respect those three. You know what I mean? A lot.
Yo, do you feel that they should kind of separate?
What's that?
No, I was gonna ask him. Does he feel they should kind of like separate, like you see like how there's hip hop and there's like trap and all, there's like drill and all this stuff. Now, what is like I know like the commercial market categorizes it all as
to me it's
they categorize it all as hip hop, but I don't feel that it is hip hop. Any of that?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the new. I call it.
It's hip hop. It's not.
I feel like a lot of the new stuff they call hip hop is actually hip hop. Exactly. That's what I call it. Hip hop.
It's not
exactly.
hip hop.
And that's exactly what goes back to what I was saying earlier. No, it's hip hop. POP. 100%. I agree. That's what I always say, brother. And that goes back.
Goes back to what?
I agree. It goes back to like how we were talking about the Canadian scene. Like that's why all the guys I think that are actually doing things, they're not making that hip hop. They're spitting bars and shit. You mean they're making some songs and stuff. So that's why I feel like to be like mainstream now, you got to make that bullshit stuff. Like,
Yeah,
which
you're right.
I would just never. I'll never do it, right? And I don't want it. Like, I'm happy to see that people are refusing to do that.
I'm glad to hear that. You know,
But
at
like,
least
you know what? It's sad is that you'll see artists
sad,
selling out on this level.
No, you see that? Okay, this is what I observed is that there's different levels of this, like if you call it whatever, hip hop or urban music, because there's guys who are getting a lot of views, but they're not hip hop. They're I don't know what you would call it, like drill music. It gets a lot of views, but that's not pop,
bro. To me,
that's kind of underground. That's like dark type of a dark type of like a fusion of hip hop and something else. As an example,
yeah, they're trying to get away from the real hip hop. I feel like, to me, hip hop, like the hip hop I love is like an artist. Like, I feel like back when I was young, growing up, like the artists were the artists, and then you pick which artist you love. Whereas now they tell you which artist you love, and this is what a hot artist looks like now. That's what I feel like what's happened with the culture. They tell you like, oh, this is what's hot. This is what's hot.
Yes.
And they won't let you see anything else. If you want to see real hip hop, the best rapper in the world, you'll probably never hear him, because you know what I mean. Unless you go search them and find them. Like, the best hip hop is not on the radio. And to me, hip hop is the lifestyle. Rap is the music. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, you know,
hip hop is the lifestyle.
I'm like
a lot of guys are hip hop artists, but they ain't hip hop. They ain't hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of artists rap, like they rap, but they're not hip hop. Like, once the mic goes off, they're like back doing whatever, right? Like, and I'm not hating on that, whatever. But just don't, like, now you're on the mic acting like you're pure hip hop. Like, why don't you go on the mic and say what you are? Like, rap it your life. Like, that's what I do. Like,
I like to ask
then
you
there's nothing wrong with that.
I'd like to ask you this, because you said hip hop is a lifestyle.
Yeah, it is a lifestyle, man. It's the culture, man.
Absolutely.
What's the
That's
lifestyle?
the culture, right?
What's the culture of hip hop for you?
He just kind of explained it.
It's
all
about
those things.
It's the way you talk. You mean, it's the clothing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's the things
How
that
you
culture.
Communicate with people.
Like, I don't think, to me, it's not about guns and all this bullshit. But that's obviously part of the culture.
Go on. I want to hear more.
Hip hop is the DJing, the graffiti, the art, you know what I mean? All the elements like that, and like,
and you know what?
That's what, break dancing. That's hip hop.
Music production.
When you make this song, you're rapping.
Everything
you're not
he's saying right there,
you're rapping.
You see what he said right there. You see, I'm not a rapper or anything like that, but I said it from long ago. Hip hop for life, and I've been living the lifestyle of hip hop for years.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Being a fan of the music, making the music a bit, because I have like beat machines and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is
still hip hop. That's
hip hop.
No, I know, but the bottom line is I'm indulged in it for years, because I even sold the music. I worked at CD stores when I was younger and stuff like that and everything. Like, I love the music that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to put my element of my
music
therapy.
That's the culture, but like right now,
somehow, and now our evolution is our podcast.
But right now, like, that's why I'm just saying that, like, hip hop influenced other. It transformed into other, like,
hip hop gone corporate
things, right?
It's gone corporate too.
Yeah,
hip hop gone too corporate. This is what we've been afraid of long ago. Bro. No, but the thing is, don't get me wrong. Come on, correct me if I'm wrong. You're an OG just like me, man. You know what I mean? Long time, it was all about, selling out and all of them things. They said, commercial rap and all of that. Go and clap to commercial rap and all this shit.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? But now, guess what?
Yeah.
Yo, they're playing hip hop in corporate fucking meetings and all this shit and everything.
Yeah.
Wall Street, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gone to a level. It's gone to a global level.
But everything is as long as you're on the internet, everything's commercial.
No, but I'm just saying why I'm saying all of this. The reason why I'm saying all of this, when hip hop came out, they said, yo, this was a fad, this is a phase, this is not gonna last, none of this shit. They treated it like it was it's nothing. This is nothing. And now look at it now. Look at the evolution. It's gone to. You get what I'm saying?
now,
So
now they're
They
stealing
kind of
it.
would have
Now they're
disappeared
stealing it.
like disco.
Now they're
you know what I
stealing it.
think? You know what?
Yeah. Ah.
But
Oh, there you go.
you know what you're saying?
There you
You
go.
know what you're saying? Like the bars, like is gonna be coming a back. I feel this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a separation even more. Like it's gonna be popular to be a lyricist, but people are gonna still make that bullshit. But it's gonna be like, when you go to a store, do you pick the like this special like edition shoes or just like the regular shit? What was big before, right? So the stuff what was popular before is not gonna be I looked on unless you're like a Kendrick Lamar. You get what I mean? Like that's gonna become popular now to actually be skilled in what they say rapping but commercialized. That's what I feel is gonna get popular. People before for years people think
I
no.
hope so. I hope so. But the problem
No,
is,
I
the
see it
problem I feel
coming.
like,
What are you saying?
I see what the problem is with that. With that is the problem with that. I think is that then you got a guy like the guys who are gonna make that kind of music. Like say like a guy like myself. Like that's why I would never want to be this because you got to play your position when you're on a label and like
Yep.
they basically just buy everything off of you. They buy your soul. You know what I mean? Like you can't get in that position without like acting like how you want to do. You can't do what you want to do no more, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna do what we
Yeah.
tell you to do because the people love you
Yeah.
now. We want to brand you. Like that's like this. Like like I said, I love Tupac, and that's what they kind of like the story. Like with him, they're saying that when he was promoting all the thug life and all this, that's when they're like, yeah, let this guy blow up, let him blow up, and then they fucking give him that fake rape and charge and all that bullshit and went to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he came out and he's like, I'm denouncing thug life. And then they're like, whoa, now too many people listen to him, and now he's rapping about this other different way, like trying to inspire people and
Yeah.
like make them think and shit. Like they don't like that, right? Like
Political shit.
I feel like the culture, hip hop culture is like they're stealing it, they're manipulating it into like a marketing tool. Is all it is now, right?
A
Yeah.
weapon.
They can sell
It
anything
is.
through hip hop now.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, to me, hip hop, like I say, back in the day, like you liked Scarface because like Scarface, like when he's rapping about you, like, oh yeah, I believe it. But like now you got all these guys, everybody rap,
Oh, yeah.
everybody's a killer now. Everybody
Yeah.
sells drugs
Yeah.
and
No,
kills
the
and fucks
thing is,
bitches.
you know what it is. It comes
All
down.
of them.
No. Check this out. It comes
Come
back
on,
to
right?
it comes back to clout. Clout. It comes back to clout.
Yeah.
That's how enough of these artists are big now. Clout,
Yeah.
bro.
I see what you're saying.
Clout in the
Everybody's a
mouth.
killer now.
Everybody clout from the mouth.
They made it popular
Don't get
now.
it twisted.
Get it popular.
Like that drill music in Toronto. I mean, in Chicago, I know they're really killing people. Like, don't get it twisted. I know
Oh,
there's guys
yeah.
out there that are really
No
doing that.
doubt.
Yeah.
But not everybody's
No
really
doubt.
doing that. And you know what? This is what's sad. This is a sad part about hip hop is that like
Yeah.
the whole hip hop scene was shook about the Pat Stay thing, and
Yeah.
then you'll be like, oh, Pat Stay, and then you'll go home and make a song about murdering somebody. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's the fucked up
Yeah.
thing about the culture, bro? You're fucking
Yeah,
up the
that's
culture, but
what
this
it
is what
is,
everybody's
yeah.
gonna do because like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna get likes so if I say I murder somebody. Like,
Yeah.
but like we just lost a hip hop battle legend because of violence and this shit. Like violence isn't cool at the end of the day. I don't care what anybody says. Like
No,
like
I agree.
nobody
I agree.
on your song you can talk about killing people, but when you really kill somebody, nobody's like it's not. I mean, that's not helping
Yeah.
nobody. But they want that
Yeah.
in the culture. They want that to be into your
First,
brain.
they want
They want that to be.
Mhm.
They don't want to be like, oh, be like.
All right.
They
the
don't want you
best
to be like,
way
oh,
I
I'm
can-
hip hop. I'm a boss.
Yeah.
I can take over the world. They don't want you
Yeah.
like that.
Check this out, Burns. The best way I can say it is like this. You know the news.
They want you to
know the
hip
news.
hop.
Yeah.
You know the news, right? The best news is bad news instead of good news.
Yeah.
Not true? That's more memorable than the news, more
I don't-
viral. Not
It's
true?
only
So it's the same thing in hip hop.
yeah. That's
here.
what I call it
How
bad
they
news. I
wanna
don't
do
even call
it,
it
man.
news no more.
Bad news.
Bad news.
They don't show you news. They just show you bad news now, bro. That's all.
Bad news.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
news.
That's all
But
they're
that's
showing.
the news, though. But that's the
Tune in
news.
at 6 o'clock bad news.
Anything positive,
So,
no, that's not news, yo.
So yo, the cipher, what you guys
No,
are
I
doing,
agree.
like, is that the cipher you're involved in is it gonna be on the radio, like live? What time is it gonna be like around?
Yeah, what time?
Yes, sir.
Put the plug in, man. Put the plug
next
in.
Saturday. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I've been waiting. Shout out to the whole
Next
team.
Saturday,
Cyber,
say
Chantel,
the,
Mel,
what's what's the station? Come on, man. We're on here, man. Let it be known, bro.
Rock.
Say it, bro. What's the station?
It's giving you
CFMU
it, man.
93.3. McMaster, you know what it is, live and direct with the homie, the odd fella, Jay Steele, the one and only. He runs the War Report, all kinds of shows. If you don't know Jay Steels, you need to tap in. You need to tap in. He has many platforms. He's an inspiration to me in that way, bro. Like how he gives selfless. He's selfless. He does selfless shit, bro. He's not doing it for him. He's doing it for the culture. And that's the same thing I'm trying to do. That's why this works so beautiful. As soon as me and him talk.
That's the thing, man. We need more Burns. We need more Jay Steels. You know what I'm saying? Like that I've been telling my brother to be linking up with you both and stuff. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
absolutely, brother.
What's the next project you're trying to work on?
Don't cut out my plug now.
Yeah.
Back to Steel City Cypher next Saturday, 93.3 CFMU Mac Radio. You can get it online, and then we on 9 o'clock. We go on at 9 o'clock is when the show starts. The actual spitters will be on at 9:30, and then they come back on after they spit. They come back, and all the artists get an interview with the one and only Odd Fella, and then we shoot a video at the station too.
Who's on this
artist? To any of the artists that are looking.
Who's on this? Who's on the cipher? Who's on the cipher, man?
We got Domenico Don. We got Josh Fisher. We got Domenico Don. We got Josh Fisher. Got the homie Revenue. We got Diablo.
All right.
Who else I got on there? Let me remember. Who else I got? Mur and 23 Don. And I think is that 6? I think that's the 6.
Okay. That's good.
I think that's all of them. I apologize if I'm forgetting somebody.
Well, that should be some good live entertainment.
Yo, you guys should. Yo, you know what? I know it's gonna grow until like as it goes to spring and summer, it's probably gonna get bigger and bigger. Like you were saying, you're probably reaching out to other artists who want to jump on the platform, right? Are you reaching out to making aware to other artists?
Absolutely. Like we're already booked up to we're booking April now for the Cypher on the radio.
Oh shit.
So any artist looking to get at us, like we're booked. We're locked in there till April. Every third Saturday every month, every third Saturday we're on. We're locked in till April with Steels, and we already got the artists. We already got March already filled out. Like we're what I mean. We're moving.
That's good.
So if any artist looking to get on, reach out to the Steel City Cypher on IG or on Facebook. Yeah. And that Chantel's on that. She'll get you on the list and get you out there, man. And then what we do is the idea is then we send the beat out, you send back your verse, and then you come there as an artist. You come there 9 o'clock. You show up. We do the little meeting, and then we run through the song a couple times, shoot the video, and then at 9:30 you go on the radio and you spit, and then you come out and then you go back in and you get interviewed. And if you really utilize your opportunities, all the artists got the email for Jay Steels. So even anybody here, Odd Fellas, you got to hit them up, send your music in. You know what I mean? But I recommend to the artists to send your music in, because then potentially you get your song played on the radio, plus you get the rap on the radio, plus you shoot a music video, plus you get an interview. So that's 4 things you can potentially get. You know what I mean? Which all artists need content and stuff, right? Like you guys said, you need content. Yeah. This is what we're trying to do, is give artists a way to create content for themselves. Have something
more content creation.
They build a network, and then they got something to.
Yeah, man, I like hearing that.
And we try to say like we try to put people on who are gonna have something to bounce off of it with. You know what I mean? Like have a song dropping, so then you can use this as a promo tool to kind of catapult off it or whatever. You know what I mean? Or just entwine it into your thing. So it's all about getting yourself out there as an artist. Like I know that for me as an artist, that's one thing that's always hardest is getting the outlets. That's why I'm trying to create outlets for artists.
That's good. Yeah,
so,
man.
Anybody, we want to help. If you out of town, hit us up.
Help promote it, man. We help promote it, man. Trust me.
D2E will be helping promote still. You know
because a lot of people need to hear about this, because we need other other like avenues for artists, like besides just doing shows that you're on something like this, especially if you're a hip hop artist or you're a spitter, right? I'm seeing people do the funny thing, like when you're saying something earlier, how people made fun of Milli Vanilli. I remember back in the days how they made fun of Milli Vanilli. Let me get to this now. And now people are doing the same thing like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, go on, Sean. Go on in.
I was gonna bring this up in the episode.
Bring it up now.
That they crucified Milli Vanilli for that. Mm-hmm.
Go on.
And people are doing something similar to that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
One thing is different though. One thing that is different, I will say, is Milli Vanilli. Like, they didn't even sing like the shit in the booth. Yeah, it wasn't even their voices. So
that's the only
like as an artist
difference.
coming rapping over your thing, it's more
It's in your-
karaoke than I call it Milli Vanilli,
it's
but it's more
it's
karaoke.
in
I
your-
think.
Yeah.
But it's still
the,
it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
the only ultimate fuck up when the record fucking skipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah. When
later
they
on,
performed at the fucking horse, they're like, "Oh shit, we out.
one of the
Cats out
guys,
the
Oh
bag.
yeah.
Cats out the
one of the
bag."
guys could
Oh
sing, though,
yeah.
I think. One of the
Blame
guys
it on
could
the
kind
rain,
of
boy.
sing.
Blame it on the rain. Blame it on the record player.
Yeah,
But anyways, man.
you know what though?
Yeah.
Everybody can hate, but everybody knew who Milli Vanilli was though. They were
Yeah.
popping back in the day, right?
Exactly, man.
So,
They're
but
popping.
you know, but like you know what I mean? How many of these artists now? How do you know these people ain't out here Milli Vanilli? Like what's her name? Ashley Simpson. She's like she was doing that like
Well,
singing over
well,
shit with a band. She was singing over her vocals
well,
on
well,
Saturday Night
I,
Live, right? Like
well, I have to say this, man. There's a lot of Milli Vanillis and there's a lot of CB4 Gustos
Yeah.
out there.
CB4
Straight up. And y'all know who you are.
But yo, man,
You know what I mean? Straight up.
anything you want to say before we come off the spaceship? You know, Burns. You know, for the culture, putting in work with
bro,
the
I'm just
Steel
getting
City
warmed up.
Cipher.
Where are you guys going, man? We just getting warmed up, eh?
He's getting warmed up.
I want to talk
Time
about
What do you want to talk about? How much time we got?
Brother, don't
for
get
West?
me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We got more to talk about. Don't get me wrong.
We're gonna
We got
come
a
back
lot
on.
to talk
We're coming
about,
back
for
later.
Sure, for sure.
Late
But
show.
we gotta prepare for
Well,
our next guest.
I was
You
ready to
don't
dead
know.
the battery.
Yeah, we just
I
gotta
thought we were
prepare
about
for
to
our
dead the
next.
battery, bro. Like,
No,
that's what I
brother.
do. That's
No,
that he knows what I do. We dead the
I could
battery,
go.
bro.
I
Talk
could.
to us
I
done.
could go all night long with you,
Yeah,
brother. But
man.
you know what I mean. It's
Okay.
just that it's just
No,
respect. You know what I mean?
No, I'll get this one.
Yeah, man.
No, I hear you,
But-
brother. I hear you. I
You don't
appreciate the
know.
structure. You gotta stick to structure because that's the key in anything. Same thing with the
My
cipher.
brother-
We
my
have
brother-
a structure.
brother-
We're trying to stick to it because that's
My
how.
brother, you're not a
Okay,
guest. You're
so-
your family, brother.
Yeah,
Your
man.
family, brother. You are family.
Later
You are
tonight, we're
family,
gonna be
brother.
coming
You
on.
don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know that.
Late show.
You don't know, but you know what I mean. It's been a pleasure
I'll-
having
I'll-
you on D2E,
I'll get to it.
returning on
I'll
D2E.
get to it.
But we will be having you back on D2E. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean, for sure. On different levels, for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
For sure. You don't know, man.
Next.
You know
Yeah,
what
bro.
I mean.
We're podcasting. We're gonna be podcasting. What are you talking about
Exactly, brother.
We're gonna
You
podcast.
don't
Yeah.
know,
right
man.
now? This is
But-
the vibe already right now.
But
Tune
before
in.
we
Tune into
go,
the podcast. D2E. Mr. Burns on there too. We're gonna get it.
you don't know, man.
I need to
You
plug
don't
this
know.
out. I need to plug this.
Yeah, man. Plug in all the
Yeah,
plugins
plug
before we
this
go.
up.
Let them know
You
all
already
the
know.
digital platform, man. Remind them, man, before we go, man. Let them know.
It's
Let them
self-made
know all your
Mr.
digital
Burns on
platforms.
IG. I'm Ross Burns on Facebook. It's Ross Burns pretty much everywhere now. Shout out to my team, man. That's the biggest difference. What's happening right now is I got a solid team that's rowing the fucking boat, bro. We about to row upstream. You know what I mean? There's a difference. You get people in your boat, they want to poke holes, and you got people that are gonna row the boat. You know what I mean? And I got some solid rowers. I got like shout out to Chantel, Mills, Jeff, Rev. My team looking good out here, bro. So, man, lots coming on that. Shout out for that. Like we're gonna be working on mixtapes. What's gonna happen? But then
Keep
the Cypher next Saturday, January 21st. Every third Saturday, any artist looking to get on that, hit us up, man. And then February 7th, you know what it is, the Tony Yale show. You can catch me out there.
Yeah.
My homie Rev's gonna be there. We're holding it down. We're gonna be performing our
Yeah,
song
man.
Warrior.
You don't know.
That's
Yeah.
my newest song I got out. You can check me out on Spotify, Rev's platform.
Yeah, man.
So go check out those tracks, bro. And then
don't know,
yeah,
man.
man. Much love for having me on, guys. I appreciate that.
All
Let's
the
talk.
time,
Let's
man.
podcast
All
it
the
up.
time. You
Yeah,
don't
man.
know, man.
All right,
You
man.
heard it here first on D2E Down to
Bless
Earth
up.
podcast from the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, 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 pop. You don't know, man. Mr. Burns, Ross Burns. It's been a pleasure. Salute. We are signing
Boom.
out. You don't know. We are